to establish what is showing on the signal bars on their phone. Okay, so I hope everyone is able to get it right. Okay, next, another reason why the customer may not be able to send a text message because the memory of their mobile phone is already full. All right, a smartphone is so smart in which it will not allow you to send a message anymore because they will know that you're not going to be receiving anything in return. Okay, because the memory of the phone is already full. Have you gotten those error message on your phone sometimes, guys, that it's asking you to delete some of the memories on your mobile phone? Have you received that before? Okay, if you already have that, it only means that what do you call this? The memory of your phone is almost congested, and some activities might not be working properly. Okay, so you need to ask the customer: are you getting a notification that you need to delete some applications or some messages on your mobile phone that is already been read? That has already been read because the memory of the phone is already about to be full. All right. If the customer said yes, then ask the customer to delete those unwanted messages so that it will be clearing the memory of their phone and it will allow that mobile phone to send a text message. Go ahead and write that down. Okay, next. How many reasons do we have in total? We have three, right? Am I right? Three. Guys, I'm asking you a question. We have a total of three, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Course.
Mm-hmm. Three. Mobile phone. Can you think of any other reason why the customer may not be able to send a text message, guys? Aside from that, would you know anything aside from that?
Sir, maybe the cell phone is on airplane mode.
The phone can be on airplane mode. There you go. Yes, you can also add that. Now, just try to compose a script on how the customer will be able to distinguish if they are on an airplane mode. There you go. Okay, so I believe that will be the only reasons that we're going to be encountering during our mock calls, if in case the customer cannot send a text message. All right. So
Sir,
kind, yes, Sharina.
what about if the messaging app is not updated?
The messaging application is not updated, but we're actually talking about the text message on their mobile phone. All right, it's actually an application that that is being updated automatically because it's with a mobile phone itself. I thought, I think you're talking about Messenger or any other what do you call this applications, right? But we're actually focusing more with a text message alone on a mobile phone. So
Okay, thank you.
you cannot even what do you call this? You cannot even uninstall that because it's already on the mobile phone itself. Okay. All right. So we're done with the third scenario. Let's go to the fourth scenario. What is our fourth scenario again, guys? Fourth scenario is
Sir,
The printer prints blank page.
there you go. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and um, try to know what are the verification questions that we're going to be asking for customers who's calling that their printer prints a blank page. Verification question is only the first and last name. That's all. You're not going to ask anything else. Okay, there you go. Now, aside from the verification questions, we're only going to be using two possibilities why the customer's printer prints a blank page. Number one, what is that? Yes, Joe.
Sir, if the printer has no more ink.
Very good. Okay, so turn that into a probing question. Who can turn that reason into a probing question, please? Genevieve.
So, do you have an ink for your printer?
Okay, very good. Or you can actually go ahead and ask the customer by saying this. When was the last time you checked the ink of your printer? All right, follow up. I mean, secondary, or you can actually go ahead and paraphrase that by saying, can you please go ahead and check if you still have enough ink for your printer? Okay. And also, if the customer states that I'm also getting what do you call this, an error message directly from my computer, okay, which only means that they run out of ink. So I guess the solution is very what do you call this? It's very given that you just go ahead and need to refill the ink cartridge. All right, but you also need to give the instructions on how to check the ink on their printer. Okay, ask the customer to remove the top cover of their printer, and on the right part or on the left part, whether it's actually stated on the left or the right, you can go ahead and check the ink cartridge if there's enough ink. If not, ask the customer to have that refilled. Or if the customer wishes to order that from you, you need to assist them by pulling up Amazon.com. Is everyone good with that, guys? Go ahead and try to write it down. I'll give you like 5 minutes.